Hi, my name's Hannah. This fall, I'm going to be attending UCLA. I'm going to be majoring in general biology. I'd say my two most, my favorite extracurriculars that I did outside of just the classroom was soccer. I was on varsity soccer all 4 years. I loved spending time with my team. Um, it was great to have like that community outside of the classroom. And then I'd also say ASB was another really big one. I had a lot of fun. It was like kind of like my creative side coming out, making posters, organizing dances. I came across my major. I took an AP Bio or AP Biology like class. I've taken a lot of AP classes, but like that was by far my favorite. So I think I knew like I was definitely gonna do something in the sciencey STEM field, but then I narrowed it down to that just from taking the class. I always had the strong idea of like science for sure. Definitely life science. I was not going to go like chem or physics. It's just not my thing. But so that was always there. And then I've even like I'm just going to go in as that. And then my idea is like if I find something else in college that I like, maybe I can minor, or if it's related to bio, I can like maybe like I was thinking about forensic science maybe as like a thing I can go into after I just do the general and see how that goes. Yeah, so like starting off, I had never even like LA was never in my mind really. Like I was more focused on, the UWs or like that kind of those other schools. But then when I got in, I was like I wasn't even like I took a tour for the first time and I was like, wow, like this is like a really nice school. It has like some of the best like programs for what I want to do. Like it's a really STEM based sciencey school with tons of like research opportunities. So that played a huge part. But yeah, I'd mostly say like because all those other schools that I got into, they do have a lot of those good things. But I'd say just like proximity, like I'm so close to like where I always grew up, and so I feel like I could get that here, and then instead of having to go somewhere far.
What were some of the characteristics or qualities that maybe mom and dad just instilled in you to help you like become who you are today?
I'd say like it sounds cliche, but like hard work for sure. Um, like for me, I've never been a procrastinator. Like I'll just get things done right off the bat. Like you just don't wait, do it right away. I'd say like teamwork in a sense like doing tasks together. I like to have friends that keep me on track with things. Grades are important, but also like make sure you're having fun and doing like activities outside of just your grades. Sometimes I feel like I got too caught up in like, oh, I need a 4.0, I need a perfect GPA, perfect classes. Make sure you're having like you can find activities outside of the classroom that are also fun. Like all my stuff that I did outside, I had a great time doing. Like don't choose things that you're just gonna like do just for the like the oh it looks good on the college resume. You guys kept me on track a lot. You guys had like your deadlines for things of like when I need to have a paper in or like I feel like without that I would have like I don't think I would have had like the right timing on things or I wouldn't have known when things are like due necessarily. And like you guys definitely helped me not only like review my essays so that they're like good for like to submit, but like also just like knowing like when to do it or like even where to do it because I had none of that. I had none of that knowledge going into the whole process. Because like the counselors at school, like those would be my major. If it wasn't for you guys, like I would probably go to them to ask them these questions. And I feel like at my school, like it wasn't just where you could go in anytime. You had to have like a scheduled out meeting, and like they weren't, even though they were there, they weren't as like I couldn't just send them an email and say, hey, can you help me today at this time? Just like for you guys, I could ask you guys at any time, and you'd be there to just help me whenever I needed it, especially if it was getting close to a deadline. Like with them, they have hundreds of other students to like focus their time on, so it was really hard to like get like that one-on-one help, which I got here. I don't apply to the schools that you don't think you're going to get into because I never thought I would be getting into UCLA or like that wasn't my like top like that wasn't my focus when I was applying, and look where I'm going now. So just apply to even if you don't think you're going to get in.